In early July, he was training pretty hard. He was hoping to go try out for the national team for Canada for his kettlebell competition. And he thought that he had actually injured his sternum, you know, obviously in the motion that you use with kettlebells. You know, if you don't have proper form or whatever, you know, there's obviously the potential for injury. So he thought he had actually injured his sternum, and it had just kind of progressively gotten worse over the week. And so he went in to get checked out and thought he was going to go for an x-ray. But in fact, it turned out to be about a baseball-sized tumor behind his sternum that was putting so much pressure on it that's what was causing the pain. In further testing, it kind of was shown that he had multiple tumors throughout his chest cavity and his lungs, and pretty much everywhere where they tested. So it was quite aggressive. He got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma of the B cells. So basically cancer of the lymph nodes that transfers through the blood. It's been a whirlwind. I mean, I think if anything, it's probably brought us closer together. So, you know, there's always the good in everything. Yeah, it's been pretty devastating. It's shocking, you know, to think he turns 34 on Tuesday, and to think at such a young age that your life could be completely turned upside down. It's, you know, it's a reality check for all of us. So part of the first conversation that I had with my sister, there's three of us, her and I were like, okay, what do we need to do? Where do we need to be? What needs to happen? Obviously, we know that they need our support, and whatever that looks like. And that was my main concern is, you know, I can't change what's happened, I can't fix it, but whatever I can do to kind of assist in whatever that looks like. So luckily though, from what we know, it does respond well to treatment. So, you know, obviously we're hopeful. He's gone through, you know, a number of chemo treatments and things like that. So he has to do all of his treatments because it is kind of an odd diagnosis. They don't have the capability here in Red Deer to do it. So he has to go for his treatments all in Calgary, which is difficult on their family just to travel back and forth and things like that. So his main concern is for his kids, and those babies are his everything, and, you know, as they are with all our families. So him and his now wife, they actually got engaged prior to the diagnosis. They've been engaged for quite some time. They were kind of waiting until Jases' business had developed a little bit further, you know, to plan anything. There was no big rush. But then obviously with this diagnosis, things change. Everything kind of turns upside down. So yeah, they had made the decision that they wanted to get married as soon as possible, and that just turned out to be, you know, they had a GP come into the hospital, and as wonderful as it was, and a special day for them, it was very unceremonious. You know, it was in a hospital room, right? So they do hope once Jace is feeling a little bit better. Obviously he's quite weak and he's quite tired right now. Once he's, you know, in the clear, they're hoping to plan something just a little bit more special to kind of celebrate that. So
be exciting, and I guess we're on our way.
And today's his birthday.
Yeah, today's his birthday. Jesus.
Oh, it's his birthday. Oh,
maybe we should sing him happy birthday when we get there.
Oh, yeah. The committee selected a family that's obviously going through a struggle, and, you know, he's off of work as they deal with his cancer, and so we're fortunate to be able to give them a little boost, you know, as we call it, pay it forward a bit.
Our staff just get right on board with anything like this that we're doing. They're all here after hours. This is just something really special. It's a dynamic right through the company that we like to pay it forward and help the community, and all of the staff really like to step up and do what they can to help as well.
Holy smokers, there's a big
Hi, Jace.
Hi, Jace.
I'm Sue Neufeld, and this is my husband,
And
Phil
I'm Phil.
Neufeld.
For our 25th year anniversary of True Line Homes, we're doing what's called a Pay It Forward campaign. And so what we're doing is helping people that could use some help. And your sister nominated you as someone that is going through a little bit of a rough stretch and could use some help. So we came out with our team from our office, and we've just got a few things that we would like to present to you, just to help you through the stretch you're going through. So.
Jeez, I don't know what to say.
So
We've got some community. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jace. Happy birthday to you.
What do you say, buddy?
So Truline has partnered up with several of our suppliers and trades and different people from the community. And we just thought it would be a really nice gesture to just help a few different families over the course of the year. So you are the third family that we've helped out.
So this is on behalf of the co-op. It's $1,150 worth of gift cards. Those gift cards, you'll be able to redeem them in the grocery store, the gas bars, the pharmacy, any of our locations that in Red Deer, Innisfail, and so on and so forth. So there you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome. You're very welcome.
Wow.
I have a $1,000 gift certificate from Sophie's in Red Deer, any of them, and you don't have to take this big check in. It is in the back.
Little convenient little package one. Oh, well, thank you very much. She's just a
In
stream
case you
of
like to shop, we're going to help you out with some clothes from Bootlegger and Children's Place for the kiddies.
Oh,
So,
that's amazing.
yes, you're very welcome.
Thank you. What's up, Sid?
And after they spoil the kids, you can take Michelle out and spoil her
Oh,
for date night at Brown Social
awesome.
House.
Thank you very much.
You get left at home, bud.
Yeah. Has to happen once in a while.
Cake.
You're gonna have cake?
Yeah, he just had his birthday a little bit ago.
You're gonna have birthday cake? All
And the
right.
last thing we'd really like to do for you guys is give you about $3,000 towards either a wedding celebration that we will help you pull off or miscellaneous expenses, however you need it. So,
We understand you got married in the hospital.
We did, yeah.
And you haven't had an opportunity
No,
to
we're
do
hoping to wait
any
till I was done my treatment.
type of a reception or anything.
But you
And
can
so
wait.
so you can take your time to plan this and what you need done. We just want to help make your life just a little bit better as you're going through this rough stretch.
Wow, thank you, guys.
You're so welcome. Yes, that's okay.
That guy's videotaping. He's taking a movie.
You're on TV, buddy.
Give him a thumbs up. How about a thumbs up?
Are you a star?
Five? All right.
Good one.
That was a good high five.
You're so welcome. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sean, thank you very much.
You are very, very welcome. We're glad.
I don't know. I'm pretty shocked. I mean, the Red Deer community has really come out in a lot of ways for us, but I don't know, not like this. Not on my doorstep. I was a little bit shocked for sure, but definitely pleasantly surprised. It was pretty impressed.
Really surprised, really grateful. It's overwhelming, but it's nice. Thank you guys.
Speechless, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's pretty overwhelming. There's been some good days and some bad days, and it goes up and down, I say even hour by hour, but, it's better now than it was maybe even 5 years ago. They've made a lot of improvements in the way they treat us now, so like the drugs and the treatments they give us, so it makes a big difference. It's meant a lot. It really has.
It's just so nice to be able to do this. We just feel so fortunate to be able to do things like this. So.
Happy birthday!